right, everybody. Hello, hello. How are we today? Let me get organized here a tiny bit. Right. So this is going to be a little different than my traditional Tuesday night live streams. We do a Tuesday night 5:30 live streams, and we're going to do something different today. And I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure there's no news or music playing anywhere to get us in trouble in YouTube land. So today is just for Monday. What is today's date? Today is Monday, January the 23rd in the year 2023. And it is 1:21 p.m. here in the United States. It's 40 degrees, humidity is 75%. We are getting ready to have a big snow event in the next couple of days. So today's Monday. They're saying by the time we wake up Wednesday morning, we will be having like 7 inches of snow on the ground, which is a lot for us. But anyway, what I'm going to do today is, which I do a lot, is I don't want to say we because Lorelai is really not the one that does it, I do it, is I purchase things kind of sight unseen. You do get to see a few grainy pictures or not great pictures on the internet of these items. And so you bid on them in hopes that they're real, that they're good, that you're not going to get ripped off. And look, I've gotten bitten a couple of times. So this is another box I'm going to open up for you guys. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to just do a little live stream here and go through the process of what I do when I get my mystery box in it. So just sit back and enjoy. Hopefully you'll learn something. Hopefully I will learn something. Hopefully I won't look stupid. But we're just... the dogs. All right, enough. Right. Now our beautiful little wiener dog Daisy can't look outside. She, we have a lot of people that walk around the neighborhood, and she likes to complain about them being in the neighborhood. So, but anyway, let's get started on our mystery box. Let me get the phone out of the way. So here's our box. The dogs are mad at me because I shut the blinds where they can't see outside. All right. We got some bubble wrap. Ooh, look at this. Hey, it's always good to keep nice, good quality bubble wrap. But here, look at this. It's a Citizen brand bag. I mean, it's a nice bag. I know you're probably thinking, why are you getting excited about a freaking paper bag? Well, that means that maybe there's something really good that went into this bag at one point in time. It's kind of my hope. But I like how they put the world thing on there. I think that's really kind of cool. So let me set that aside where it doesn't get damaged. More bubble wrap. All right, here's the meat and potatoes. Here's the meat and potatoes of my box. Woohoo! All right. Let's get started. Let's take some more bubble wrap out. So let's just unload the box first. Let's see if we can get these all out here. Oh, I feel like I'm a winner. I feel like I may have hit a jackpot, or at least not lost my money. Always check to make sure there's nothing else in your boxes or the packaging. We got a good box out of it, and we got a lot of good wrap. My dogs think I'm crazy, but that's okay. So let's get these where I got to readjust the camera. I will. Let me get where you guys can see some of this stuff. All right. Let's see. Let me readjust the camera a tiny bit. I want to give you a better picture. All right. So now we got a better picture of our stuff. Mystery box. So what do we get? We got 1, 2, 6 different items. 7 items, including the really cool Citizen thing. All right, so now here's part of what I've been doing when I get these lots of watches. A couple tools I have, a couple things I use. I use my little lighted magnifying glass a lot. It's helpful, but not that great. I use the magnifier on my iPhone tremendously. And I take pictures of the details so I can blow them up so I can go out there and look at them online. I also, just to show you, I bought a while back this really cool, there's the best picture of it, watch repair kit. So I bought that a while back. You guys can see. Really like it. And that's what this is. So it has a bunch of tools to evaluate the watches, to pop the backs off. Of course, most of these don't run because the batteries are dead. So that's important. The other thing I make sure I have is a notepad pen, because, and I got these other little things I do right here, because I'm going to label each one of these watches and put the model number on it. So that way I remember, I can look at the tags. I don't have to remember what in the heck I bought and what the model number is. But I don't know. I'm really excited about this Citizen watch. So we're going to wait until the end to do that one. Let's try one of these mystery boxes that I don't know what these are. Oh, all right. Maybe, I'm not for sure how we pronounce that, but we're going to probably look it up and figure it out. So I think this is a Swiss brand. But let's open it, guys. Come on. How do you open these? See? Ooh! One thing I'm going to tell you, and I'm not a watch expert. Hey, Annie Finn. Having a great day, man. We appreciate you being here. We're doing a little mystery box opening, and checking out what I got on auction. I bought a bunch of stuff on auction, and this is what came in. So we're looking at the very first watch. Ooh, so these are brand freaking new, authentic classic timepiece. What this says, it even has an 800 number and the website. I always like to be gentle. Oh my goodness. Let me show you how beautiful of a watch this is. And here in a little while, later on, as we go along, I'll kind of tell you what I paid for all of this. But let me give you a little bit of a close-up if you can see that one. I know it's not great. So we're going to, just to start, for my reference, I'm going to try to figure out the model number on this particular one. And one thing I do, guys, is I have a little foam piece. I try very carefully, because I have a bunch of these watches that I've been doing this with, and I'm flipping them. You know, there's some I'm keeping and some I'm selling to friends, and I got a few out there on eBay. So I try to be very, but this is a brand new gorgeous watch. So I try to be very careful, very gentle, and try to figure out the model number. So let's see if it's in big enough writing. Now, maybe somebody with younger eyes wouldn't have the problem, but I have a problem finding it. So let me find it. Oh my God, this one's running and beautiful. This is a beautiful watch. So I'm going to think my number is 20319. And that's right there, very small engraving. And of course, you know, the better quality of watch it, and I don't know what these are worth. We'll get to that later. But, you know, look, I love these watches because, I mean, the better watches, because the back plate is screwed on, so it's not a snap-on. So that's cool. This one, you can see the internal workings. Let me see. I know you guys are going to be hard for you to see, but back in there, you can see that. So this is a beautiful one. So we're going to put my tag, and we're going to call it, let me do a couple little housekeeping things here. You know, model number. And this way, it's just easier for me because I have to go back and reference these models numbers when I find them so much that I figured out this little trick just to make it easier on me. I can just look at the tag versus going to the back and trying to figure it all out. So we got this beautiful watch. So now for me, guys, comes the fun part. The fun part is going to the internet, and that's what we're going to do. And I'm going to find this watch. You know, here, let me, let's keep this one out because that's what we're working on. Remember, we got all these others that we're doing. Look how beautiful this is. I mean, I don't know this brand, but we're going to get to know this brand. Man, I am excited. All right, so we have the one we're working on or the one we're studying about. Let me get the keyboard out here. And let me get my little stuff organized. Got my notepad, I got a pencil. All right. Let's get out here and see if we can't find this. Let's see. Ooh, so we're on their website. So it's one thing I like to do. If there is a manufacturer, you know, website, I love going on those. I like reading about these watches. You know, usually that one's really cool. I think that one ours. No. Let's scroll down. Look at these. They got some beautiful watches. That's really nice. And this may be. Look at the numbers. You know, some are high, some are not. Some are regularly, some are on sale. So they're not super expensive watches, but they're definitely good-looking watches. But usually down at the bottom here somewhere, come on, they have something that says either the history or about. So let's, this is what I want to read about is what it is. So So while the huh. No, that's really don't. I don't. You know, I didn't get a lot out of that. I like the history part. You know, we've been in business for 4 billion years, and we've sold 20,000. You know, and the let's read some reviews. I have ordered various pieces over the years, both for myself and as presents for sisters, mothers, brothers, whatever. Been very happy with everything. The quality has been great. So that's a big thumbs up. So they apparently sell a bunch of different things here. So not just watches. They sell jewelry. Okay, I didn't know that. You guys see anything you wanna purchase? Oh, my wife might like that if it's real. Okay. They sell Nata, or I don't know, NATO. Well, that must be the name of the craftsman. So they have a craftsman, you know. Hey Joe, hey Ken. Ken, how are you, my friend? We're playing Open the Mystery Box today. And if you're just getting caught up, we are um, searching this beautiful timepiece here that we got in a mystery box. I got 5 watches in today and an auction mystery box. And as part of what I do, I'm just taking everybody through the course of how I try to authenticate and assess the value and decide which ones I want to keep and which ones I want to sell. So that's what we're doing. But we're working on, I'll show you guys again, this watch currently. So, and right now we're studying about the brand is what I'm doing over here on the internet. So, and I know you guys can't see what I'm doing on the internet, but they got a web page where they sell jewelry, collectibles. Oh man, I wish you maybe how can we get you guys to see this? So here's where I'm at. If you're just interested, because you might like this, and I'm not for sure how you pronounce their name, because you know how horrible I am at that. But it's stauer.com. stauer.com. Now, they got some really cool collectibles on here. They got a collectibles page. Then I'm looking at some really cool watches, knives, die-cast cars. Here's a die-cast 1959 Cadillac Eldorado, pink. It may be the one that Elvis, maybe that's kind of where they're going. But they got some beautiful knives, walking sticks. All right. So I'm going to get distracted and go down a rabbit hole if I keep this up. And oh, look at that. Oh, you can't see that. The Ferrari 250 GT. Wow. I'm going to have to come back. But anyway, what I'm trying to do now, I'm going to get distracted. Oh my God, I'm an idiot. Let's see here. All right, let's see if I can get back to the watches because I need to find this particular watch is my goal. And then I've already got my model number down. It's 20319. If anybody wants to Google it while with me, you're more than welcome to. It's not a big secret or anything. Here it is. I found it. Swoo-wee! Well, I wish you guys could see all of this. You can't, though. I'm going to break my computer. Yeah, Joe, I can't show you the screen. All I can do is just, you know, I haven't figured out how to do the screenshot and me at the same time and all of that. So that I can't show you, but without just jerking the camera around everywhere. So what I might be able to do, oh, my dog's upset. Let me get my iPad and maybe I can kind of give you a little glimpse of things. Yeah, if anybody knows how to do that, I would love to learn how I could do what I'm doing and show the website. But at this point, my small brain doesn't know how to do that. Two zero 319. And I'm just taking you guys through my daily process when I do stuff like this. So let me flip over here. Maybe you guys can see that. So I found it on the website. So that's my goal, is to find it on the website. And that's kind of what I'm doing. And it says here on the website, where did it go? There you go. All right. So it regularly sells for $395, but you can catch it on sale sometimes for a little less. Let me see. You guys want to see the screen? I'm gonna. Hang on and don't get dizzy. That's not going to work too well. But that's the computer screen. So that's what I'm doing. Let me get you back here in your place where you're safe. Make sure the camera's in good shape, guys. It looks all right. Yeah. So sorry I can't show you the screen. So hope you guys don't mind that. So this is what I do. I'm just searching this watch. I'm on the website. After 100 years, we only found one watch legend, legendary price. I'm trying to read a little bit about it. Here's some details of this watch. Movement type, automatic. Case material, gold fused bezel and case. Leather band, genuine leather band. It's an automatic. Band length is 9.5 inches and it's 22 millimeters wide. Case dimensions, 43 millimeters. Case thickness, wrist accommodations, good. 6/3 to 8. So it tells you on their website, you know, how big of a wrist it can fit. So maybe somebody like Shaquille O'Neal, who's gigantic, knows that this isn't going to work for him. Plus, you know, he had billions. And I'm looking at some reviews of it, and it seems it gets 4 and 5 stars all over the place. So this is exciting. So now what I do, because now remember, I got to catalog these. I have a spreadsheet that has all the watches in it and all their details. You know, the model numbers, what I paid, what they're worth, you know, everything. I keep great details on each one of these watches. So now I need to put down what the original sell price is at the website, because that way I know what it would have sold for originally. Now it's brand new, but obviously since I'm not a retailer, I can't sell it for that. But that's what I need to know on that watch. So this is watch number 1. And I am very happy about this because, let me put this back in its beautiful case. So, see, brand new in the box, still has the plastic on it. So I think I have a friend, a collector friend, who is going to be very, very interested in this watch. The box is made in China, just so you know. All right, you guys ready for another one? Now remember, this is one I'm going to open at the very end. Kind of really excited about this because remember with this one, if you guys missed it, it came with this bag. So I got a brand new Citizen watch. And right off the bat, it talks about it's worth like $400. So I'm really excited to see what's going on with that. But let's do these little ones first. Little boxes. So this is going to be watch number 2 for that. Put the model number. And remember, get me a tag ready here. Let's see. You guys ready? Here's this one. You guys see that? It's a beautiful watch, right? Let's take it out. Wow, this one has a beautiful, beautiful band. This one has kind of a gorgeous gray. See that? I know, wow, that's really nice. It's a stopwatch, and this is a really nice watch too. All right, what did I do with my foam? So let me get that over here. And what I do a lot of times, folks, is if I get something in and I look at the model number, this is really important what I do. So I look at the model number and the brand, and I go out there and try to search for it. If I can't find that model number and brand, and then if the back of the watches do not match, it doesn't look right, then I'll go ahead and pop them open and look for serial numbers and things inside. But for these, I know that these are brand new and these really look authentic. But I'm going to explore a little bit deeper on these. But first, we're just going to try to identify and see, because what we're going to look at is whether these are real or authentic or not. And we're going to do that. We're going to do that. But let's get the model number for this one. That's what I need to do. Let me get my model number. Two eight, part of it, I think. 28754. If you want to look it up, you guys are welcome to Google it. So that's your model number. Has the marking on the band, which is important to notice. It also says that it's genuine leather. You know, versus something like, these I sell, guys, these watches, my little tree frog watches. But, these are $10 watches. And you're not going to find where they say genuine leather or anything like that. So you can tell that these watches have a lot more details to those. And let's see if we can find this model number. And I know you guys can't follow along with me on the internet, but over here on the I don't know. I wish I knew how to pronounce this. I wonder if I can put it in the dictionary.com. Let me find dictionary.com. Sometimes my brain doesn't work, guys. No results. Okay. I'm going to see something. One of the things that I love to do is I love to do research. I know a lot of people think I'm crazy, but guys, I don't know. I'm big, man. I'm good. I love to do research, learn the definitions, the history of things. I love to know the origins. I really, really want like that. Oh, so what we're looking at is just a German word. So it's a German company. Like I told you, you need to go to their website, STAUER.com. Go to their website. They got some really cool stuff, not just watches, everything. So I can't wait to go play on their website, but I want to see if I can find somewhere. All right, let's see. I know you guys can hear me. Let me see if this will say it.
Start.
Can you hear it?
Start.
Star.
Start.
Star.
Start. Start.
Star. So it's almost like star.
Start.
Right? Okay. All right. So we learned something. That's great. Let me keep that up because I'll probably need that in a minute. Let me get rid of this because I still need that. All right. So how are all of you guys doing? What's Ken up to today? I know Anyfin is working. Man, Anyfin, I'm getting ready to go trout fishing. My wife's birthday is in March, and I'm going to go up in February. We're getting ready for a big snow event here, by the way, guys. So we're getting ready to. The weatherman says by Wednesday night we're going to have 4 to 7 inches of snow. But I plan on running up to the White River in February. I'm going to take a friend, and I'm going to try to get us, our limit, which we should, a trout for my wife's birthday in March. We'll freeze them and then and serve them up for the birthday party because we're going to have a big birthday party for my wife. I'm going to cook a bunch of food. And man, one of the exciting things I'm thinking about doing, I'm working on, studying on, is I'm actually thinking about buying a setup where I can roast a whole pig here at the house. Because, my wife the girls, everybody seems to just love that pork skin. And I'm really good at making pork belly lechon in the oven. So I'm thinking about branching out and doing whole hogs. I'm going to go up, well, not this week because of the snow, but next week, I'm going to go hit a couple butcher shops and talk to them about that and see if all of that's available. So that's what I'm going to do. All right, let me get back to business because I know I'm going down a rabbit hole. So here's my tag. I just basically put the name, Star, on it, and I put the model number. Because, as you guys saw, how hard it is to read those little fine print, this just makes it easier for me. When I reference it, when I put it in my spreadsheet, when I get it organized, it makes life easier for me. So I don't got to keep looking at the small part. So say just like now. Let's look this one up. I'm going to pull this up. Oh, it says that one's not found. Interesting. So the manufacturer's website, it says no good, no bueno. Right? Bueno's no good, right? All right. So that didn't come up. So what I'm going to do now is double check that I got that model number right, because it was really, really hard to read. So I may have got the model number wrong. Joe, if you're still out there, are you ready for the big snow? Joe's just north of us. I know he's going to, if we get snow, he's probably going to get snow too. Two 8 754. Yeah, it's 28754. All right, so we're gonna yeah, their website's pretty cool. Now, I have to find this watch. So what I do is I kind of just place it right here in front of me, guys. And, I don't know if you guys can see my computer screen. Maybe I can do that for you guys. Can you guys see that? Hey, Jack, good to see you. We're playing Mystery Box today, and we're looking up watches. So I know you guys can't see the screen of what I'm working on. See, there's me, and I'm trying to find all these watches. So right now I'm searching for one that's not coming up on the manufacturer's website. And it's a great website. Now that you guys, I don't think I'll break anything. But as I was telling you guys, look at this. They got some collectibles. Look at all these cool knives, die-cast cars. Look how beautiful some of this stuff is. And it's not horribly expensive. Walking stick, I may buy one of these. These are really cool. And look at that. Isn't that just freaking awesome? So you need to go to the website and check them out. But that's what we're doing. But currently we're trying to find this men's watch. So let me see if I can. That's us again. And I've typed in model number, and it's not coming up on the web page. But well, it looks really close to that one, but it's not. And it does, and this doesn't have any other identifying model numbers. So I'm just taking you guys through my process. Looking at this stuff, trying to figure it out. Let me change my iPad here, guys. Give me a second. And turn this thing off. I think we're just burning. Burning battery there. All right. So Jack, if you're still there, my friend, how's things over in the Philippines? Let's get this going. Oh, that one's kind of cool. See, these aren't horribly expensive watches. The first one, was worth what? $395. And I haven't told you guys how much I paid for this mystery boxes of watches. And I will in the end. Oh, that's a really nice watch. Ah, that's that one. Here's the one that we found earlier. This is the first watch, guys. I'll blow it up now that you guys... Can you guys... Let me look at the StreamYard page real quick. Yeah, you guys still can't really see it, can you? So that's the first one. Ah, here's something cool. The other day, we were at Dillard's, and they had a closeout sale of watch boxes. So beautiful, very good watch boxes. They were regularly $100. And we picked them up for $25 each at Dillard's on clearance. So we bought all they had. Just as a side note. Because if you're going to have a collection of watches or some nice watches, you really need to have a box to put them in to protect them. Oh, look at this one. That's a cool watch. All right. Oh, there's an airplane mod. Oh, wow. I'm getting distracted. I'm like a kid in a candy store. All right, let me do this, though. Let me go back over here. And we're just going to search the internet for this make and model. It refers me back to that, but I want to see over here, we found it. So this is the watch. Well, there that is. So this one here is selling for about $90. Viewed on Amazon. Let's see if Amazon's selling it. Yeah, Amazon's selling it. No, for $169. So that's not bad, right? 160. Oh, that's not the same watch. Shit. Sorry. That's not the same damn watch. But hey, let's see if it's in Amazon. Maybe I can find it there. And one thing I've learned over the last couple months of doing these, a lot of times when they're like I bought a bunch of older Seiko watches, vintage Seiko watches that are just beautiful from the 80s and the early 90s. They have serial numbers, so I was able to track it and find them. And but you can't find them on the Seiko website anymore because they're too old as on their page or anywhere to sell. So you kind of sometimes got to go deep diving and see. And I still can't find this one. This one's not coming up with here either. See, because it looks really close, guys, but it's not. So I'm going to have to go out here and I'm going to find it. Let's see. See, and that's not it either. This one's it, right? So this picture is it. But, all right, I was on their official website and I got nowhere. And so partly what I do, which helps me, is I search images just so that I can find it. Because here's what I know: if it's a fake, there's usually not a good image. Now, or the images will help you discern whether it's a fake or not. So we did get an image of it right there, only one picture. But let's see, hit the shopping thing and see if it pops up anywhere. So I'm getting really curious about this watch. Is it a limited edition? Is it a rare one? I mean, how many do they make? Why can't I find it? All of those things. So, all right, that's interesting. I got to think. Why can't I? I wish I could. Let's see. Let me double check the thing here. Hey, John, good to see you. Appreciate you being here. Let me see if I can do this other device. I can see the chat and make sure I don't miss you guys. So good to have you here, John. I got a mystery box today of watches to get you caught up, and I'm just walking you guys through. I know it might be kind of boring, but this is how I spend my day when I get a mystery box. And just kind of walking you through the process of trying to assess these watches, whether they're worth any money, whether they're real, whether I want to keep them, or whether I want to go ahead and sell them. That's what I'm working on. So that kind of looks like a Rolex, but I don't like Rolexes. Now, I really like the Omega watches. Those are really cool. Oh, and Realtree watches. If you guys like odd watches, something unique, there's a company here in the United States that makes watches out of wood. They're gorgeous. I can't wait to buy one. They're just a little pricey, about anywhere from about $120 to about $600. But they are some of the most gorgeous watches I've ever seen, and I can't wait to own one. It's called, I think, Tree watches, but if you just Google Tree watches, it comes up. And I know you guys may be thinking as we go along here that I go down rabbit holes. Yeah, that's what I do. When I sit here and get boxes in, they got their own tool set. I wind up going down many, many rabbit holes. But it is how I learn. But I just can't find this model number. So, all right, let's move on to a different model. And I'm going to come back to this one. I'm going to come back and give this one some thought. Oh. So we're going to give that one some thought. All right, guys, let's put this one over here because it needs work. You guys ready for another one? Star is the brand. We just learned how to pronounce that online. Here's another one. I'll get you guys a close up. It's pretty. And what do you guys think of that one? Get the glare off. All right, let's get started here. Because you got to keep good notes, guys. I'm a firm believer in keeping good notes on things. Because one thing we're going to look at, and I got a super, super, super gut feeling. These are truly authentic watches. They're not knockoffs. Because what I've been learning over the months is how to tell that, and crisp details is extremely important. This model number is pretty easy to read. All right, so that's that. So Jack says that he got a mystery box, too many cold ones, half asleep in Amazon. Had too many returns in it. That's funny. Yeah, what I do is, oops, let me find their website. Is I get these at auction. I bid on stuff on an auction website, and the bad news is you only get like 2 or 3 pictures. So all of these boxes were just kind of like photographed here, and then you got one picture of this, one picture of the other one, and that's it. You didn't get any back things. You got no details, because a lot of times if you can get a close-up picture on the internet of the face in the back, you can figure out whether it's worth you bidding on and whether it's worth any real money. So, because I've gotten hustled a couple times, or I didn't get hustled, I messed up and bought something that was crap because I couldn't get the detail. They didn't have detailed pictures, and I took a gamble. All right, so this one is the Metropolitan watch. It was $199. You can catch it on sale today for $79. So that's good. Let me see if I can slide you over a tiny bit. It's a very, this watch is very nice and lightweight. It's not a heavy one. So this would be a very nice dress watch. That's what this would be. And when you look to authenticate these, there's little details like the blue here, is important. It matches. You can look at the picture and see that it has this fine detail writing at the bottom and this up here correctly, whether that's stamped or raised. Those are all the things that we kind of look for. So let me write down what the deal was. The pricing was on the website originally, because that's part of my data. I have a big spreadsheet where I put all of these in, and oops, okay, so that I can keep track of these, because I got a couple of watches already on eBay. So Jack says I won a car at auction online, and I won it. They posted more pictures, and the passenger side was total. That's funny. Yeah, yeah. You gotta be careful. So, well, now look, what I've gotten that are phonies. Okay, so we decided this one is good. Oh, did I put a thing on it? No. I didn't tag it, guys. I got to see. That's what happens. I distract myself. And I make these little tags, as I've said, and put the model number on it in big writing. So I don't have to worry about seeing that itty bitty writing anymore. Because I will probably, because what I do is when I build an ad is I take a bunch of pictures and I take information off of the website. So having the model number handy allows me to cut and paste some descriptions and things of that nature. So you guys ready for another one? You ready for another one? I'm like so excited. It's so much fun to do. Oh, I was telling you about the ones I got hustled on. I got hustled on a Gucci watch and a Tissot watch. Now the Tissot is not authentic, but it is a high class replica. So I'm going to go ahead and sell it as a replica, not a real watch. I would never do that. I don't lie. The Gucci looks really good from a distance, but if you get super close to it, you can tell it's nothing impressive. So, and I'll sell that one too, but I'll sell it as a replica. I never do that. All right, ready for another one? So here's the box. It's longer than these because here's our boxes for these. They were folded. So this one's probably going to be spread out, you know. I like it when it has a nice box. Oh, wait, is that 2 of these? Did I get 2 of these? 2 of the exact same watch? What do you guys think? They look alike? Well, that's good, I guess. I got 2 of the same. I didn't realize that. Yeah, same watch. This one comes with the cleaning cloth, the warranty card. So I got a friend who's a collector who I think would really like this particular watch. So I will sell him. I'm not going to give him all of this. I'll give him the one with all the paper goods so he can have. So there we go. And remember, this one was retailing for $395 to $200 retail, but now we have 2 of these. Let me give it back to its home. I'm going to put the little blanket over it and let it go to sleep, just like my fat doggies. Both of my fat little doggies are asleep. Okay. Hey, I'm a slacker. Yeah, I'd really like to be able to show you, you know, the the internet better, the computer, but I don't know how to do a split screen thing in StreamYard. I don't know how to do all that fancy stuff. So you guys kind of got just stuck with this crappy way I'm doing it. But I just wanted to take you guys through the process of what I do when I get a mystery box. And go watch, honey. There's another one. Beautiful case, right? Looks good. You can tell it's already different. This is a very lightweight watch. Let's see if you guys can see it. Looks very nice. All right, let me see if I can find the model number on her. Model number. So this one has a Swiss movement. Wow. Some of these were having a Japan movement, but this one is a Swiss movement. And it's water resistant up to 3 ATM. 3 ATM. I just can't remember what that stands for, but I'll Google that because I'm really interested. I remember that it has something like with the pressure of the water, maybe? Let's find the model number. 21220. And what was that again? 3 ATMs. So we have that. Meters waterproof, right? I was just wondering, Jack, what the ATM stands for. You know, is it? Man, before my coma, man, I was really smart and knew a lot of stuff, but lost that. It's definitely, it's water resistant up to 3 ATM. All right, so we got the model number for this one. And these are brand new watches. They've never been worn. You can just tell. Genuine leather. It has, the band, has been marked and identified and, very nice. Let's see. All right. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, atmosphere. There you go. Thank you, Jack. Appreciate that. Let's see. Oh, now up here in my notes, I got to put this very first one that we did. We actually have two of these. I'm going to times it by 2. Or otherwise, if I don't do that, I'm going to go, oh my God, I'm missing a watch. Or I didn't do paperwork on one and it's going to drive me crazy. So the key is to make really good notes. That's what I used to tell my students. Take notes. Very good notes. You can never not have enough information. Let me make a note or two here. Let's see if we can find this one. I can't wait to do that citizen watch. We're going to wait. We're going to be patient. No results found. Let's make sure I got the right number. Yeah, that's the right number. Because part of what I find interesting is, hey, Scotty, how are you, man? It's good to see you. We're just hanging out today. I opened up a mystery box of a bunch of watches. So I've been kind of going through my process because I do this on a regular basis. And I just thought I would share with anybody who cared my process of figuring out these watches or whatever I bought in auction. Because when I buy them in auction, I don't really get to see but a couple pictures and have no real clue if it's a ripoff or authentic or what it is beforehand. And so that's what we are doing today. And I'm not smart enough to figure out how to share the screen. So I've kind of turned the monitor here in hopes that it might help you. Scotty's waiting in Tennessee to get freight loaded. Wow. Tennessee. Hey, Scotty, apparently here in Arkansas, Wednesday night, Tuesday evening into Wednesday, we're supposed to be getting 4 to 7 inches of snow. All the way down towards the River Valley and maybe some down towards Little Rock, from all the way down. I'm not for sure if Missouri's getting it. Joe, do you know? So I'm trying to find this one particular watch. It didn't come up. So it's probably an older model, which is not a bad thing. I have some really cool Seikos from like the 90s and the 80s, and they are really cool. All right, you just wanted to flop me over there. So let's see first if we can find images of this. Well, I think it's, there you go. So we know it exists. So, I'm positive these are authentic. What I'm doing is just trying to validate the price. so how much they're worth. So I know what to sell them for. So we did find a picture, but that really doesn't help me. It's just going to redirect me to the website. But the website said they didn't have it. So let's see if we can find this model number on the internet. So these aren't super expensive luxury watches. They're not high-end watches. I mean, high as in thousands of dollars, but these are really nice watches. Really nice. Because part of what you have to think about, or what I do, is if it's hard to find, like on the website, maybe I should do that. So maybe like if we're on their website, where are we at? No. If we're on their website, this is theirs. And we can't find it by the model number, which we tried. Let me do it again just in case. It doesn't come up. So that might mean that it doesn't exist. You know what I mean? And it may be a complete, but I don't think it is, a fake or forgery. But, or it could be that it's not made anymore. And a lot of these watches, like Seikos and so all these watches, the Invictas, I have a bunch of Invictas that I'm selling if you like Invicta watches. A lot of these watches have serial numbers on them and they have manufacturing dates or date ranges. And so I've been able to date some of these watches by the serial number, how they code their numbers will tell you the month and the Seikos. It will tell you the month and the decade. So it won't tell you the exact decade unless you get further into the number, then you can kind of narrow it down. But all I'm doing here, guys, is just trying to find the face of this watch to see if I can't put, anything together with it. Let's see. Let me see if I can get caught up here. What? Scotty says on StreamYard, click screen share. On StreamYard, screen. Well, let me try that. Where would that be at, Scotty? Share screen. Like picture in picture. No. Share screen. Scotty, if you're still there, where do you find that on StreamYard, by the way? Do you have to have the bigger package, the one that you got to pay for? Because I should be happy to do that if I can. I got a mute button and I got a stop cam and a settings, a present. Share screen. All right, well, I'm trying to do it, so sorry if I've gotten off track here. Share the system's audio. I don't Probably think so, because when we get a reverb or an echo type thing, entire screen or a window, maybe a window. Yeah. Yeah, I found it under present, um, slides, extra camera, video file, or your screen, but it's not letting me. Maybe I have to do it in the beginning. Let me try this. Let me just try it and see if it works. Well, that doesn't. That doesn't make sense. Is it because the camera's on it? I don't know. No, the camera's on me, so that's not the problem, is it? Yeah, but what I don't understand, Joe, is all right. So this is it, right? So all right. So let's see. Where were we? We're trying to find this watch. So, but see, I don't know why it looks like a tunnel effect. Oh no, there you go. That changed. Okay. So you guys can kind of see now. Okay. Can you guys see that? I mean, is it big enough for you to see? Well, thanks, Scotty, man. I appreciate that. I've been wanting to do this and I didn't know how to do that. So, man, I really appreciate that. That's a huge win. Thank you, sir. I mean, if you ever come through Arkansas here, buzz me and I'll take you to lunch. Thanks. That's a good one. Hey, appreciate that. Looks like check out the Rileys in the house. Appreciate you, man. Everybody say hi to everybody. If you guys haven't subscribed to each other, take a moment to do that. So that's really important to take care of each other on YouTube. So everybody do that. Now, let's see. All right, so I'm not getting anywhere because this is not that model number. One thing I'll tell you guys, and this is just me, maybe I hate Microsoft Bing. They don't do as good as, let me close out some of this garbage, as Google search. I'm just telling you, I think Google search is a better than Microsoft Bing. Let's see if I can find it now. And see, I got a whole bunch of watches on this page that I've tracked and found. All right, so here it is. Well, this says, here, let me open it up. Oh, open up. Well, then. So here's a picture of my watch that I got in my hand. It's a very nice dress watch. Yeah, this is the watch. So what is it? Is this very rare men's star watch, Swiss watch. And she's asking $45 for it. She's over in Mississippi. I've never heard of this website. This is what, Country Buy and Sell Trade. So I guess it's kind of like a eBay also. Rare to find this particular brand. Now that's true. The brand's not real common here in the United States, but it is definitely popular overseas. Here's something interesting. She says that she had it appraised, and it appraised for $199. Regular price she found somewhere, it was for sale for $179. So it's been reduced on their website to $79. But remember, I couldn't find it on the website. So she's selling it for $45. She copied and pasted some stuff off of their website. So Scotty is telling me sometimes, let me see what Scotty's telling me. Sorry, guys. Scotty's telling me sometimes you have to change what screen you're sharing ID. You open more than one browser. Yeah, and I also saw that this monitor that I'm on has a split screen thing built in, and where you have dual monitors, but I just haven't got there with that. So now let me get back over here. So I'm gonna study that, Scotty, and figure out how to do this better, because I like this teaching concept. Reminds me of when I was teaching. So she's saying, and I'm going to verify her work. You trust. Remember, the rule is you trust but verify. So she says, that it appraised for $199. It was on the website for $179. And if it's rare, that's why it's not on the website anymore, because they don't manufacture it. So, and she says, yeah, $79 regular price, and then it was reduced to $79 on their website to get rid of them, I guess, sell out of them. So that's our watch. Okay, all right, let's see where I'm at. So that's good for that. Let me get this one put away and get back over to you guys. All right. Let me okay, let me get back to this side here. So now we figured that out. I can rotate my monitor where I can work easier and get some of the stuff out of the way. All right. Here's the granddaddy of them all. Here's the one that we are most excited about, right? I am. Because this one could be worth some good money. I'm not saying thousands of dollars, no, or anything like that. Hang on, I got to do my paperwork real quick, guys. And model number 21220. Let me make sure I tag it, because remember, part of what I'm doing is tagging these so that I don't have to look at the back of them to figure out the model number when I go to catalog these, and then when I go to put them on the internet to sell. And now remember, if anybody wants to watch, I'll get you guys a good deal. But this is something I'm doing for fun, Lorelei thinks I'm crazy, but that's okay. Someday, I'll get. Well, I found one. I got one watch for her, a Medova woman's watch, a beautiful piece, and I paid like $125 for it, and it turns out to be an authentic women's watch, authentic Medova, of retail price of $1,000. Use sell price around $500. So for $100, she got a $500 watch. So yeah, we got a winter storm warning coming. All right, guys, here's a watch that I know a lot of guys like. These are well, I hope it is. Now, remember, I haven't opened the box, and all I got to do is see a picture of it. So a Citizen Eco Drive. It even came with a gift bag, right? So I'm really hoping that this might be a good one. I mean, let's study the back real quick a little bit. Or study the box. See, it's even labeled right there at $325. So let me put some notes. I got to get my notes going. Got to get some notes. This is a Citizen's Eco Drive. It already has, I'm going to verify this, but on the top here, it has a model number. So I'm going to see if that's the same as on the back. Okay. So I want to make sure you guys can see this. So let me get this over here. You can see it. I got the box. It's always a good sign when you see these. It's probably a warranty card, hopefully. Booklet. So that's a good sign. It's a very good sign. Here's the bottom of the box. You can see it. Ooh, there she is. Brand new. What do you guys think? Is it pretty? Does it look good? Let's take it out. They got a thing on the bottom of their thing. So this is part of the things you look for when you want to see if it's authentic watch. Is if you got a box and things, which I know you can buy them aftermarket, but if everything starts to line up correctly, it makes you know that you got a good product, hopefully. But I'm excited about this because I know guys really like the Citizen Eco Drive. Yeah, right there. And I still haven't told you how much I paid for all of these, but I will. I'll tell you in a minute. As you can see that, Citizen's Eco Drive. Model number, $325. Don't know what store which is interesting that it came from. I would like to know where it came from. Let's see if I can confirm the model number without taking the band off. That thing's going to get in the way. But... All right. Yeah, those are really hard to see. So now I'm going to go to the magnifying glass on my iPhone, which is better than that thing. I don't know. Somebody told me I could take a little bit of graphite from a graphite pencil, kind of like the powder, and rub it or put it in there and let everything pop easier. But then I didn't want to have to clean it up. This one definitely has a serial number, which is really good. It has a lot of numbers. Here's the only problem we have, and I know you can use the camera. I wish you could just take a quick snapshot with that stinking magnifying glass, because that would be really nice, because it does a better job than the camera does. But it's a really long number. So if I can get in here. Sometimes it's just easier to try to blow up the picture. I don't know if you guys can see that. Say now. But now we can see the back much, much clearer. That's what I'm doing there. A bar scanner. Yeah. Nice light. Nice light. Thank you, man. So this in the back here says, oh, this might be an expensive watch. We're going to look it up in a minute. All right. So this is saying it's just a 665861. So we have different numbers back here. It's a titanium case, Citizen Watch Company. R.10 bar. I wonder what that means. We're going to have to. I'm going to write all these numbers down off the back. So hopefully I can. Japan movement. There's another number here, 162618. There's also this other number, E111, and then there's a big space with 68461. Sapphire, titanium, Eco Drive. All right, that's exciting, man. I don't know about you guys, but I'm excited. I'm excited. Now I don't, I keep watches that I buy, but this isn't my style. So, but it's a really nice watch. and I'm, it's horrible to me, but it's kind of like, yeah, the 325 is the manufacturer's price. That's right, the retail price. Joe, what was I doing? All right, so now that we've got that, I want to let's go find and see if this is real. I believe it's real. Partly why I told you guys. One thing I've learned is clarity. If everything is crisp and in great shape and looks outstanding, and this one's working, you can see the movement, so it doesn't need a battery. Then I'm just looking at details. I wasn't looking for any damage, and it's not. It's a brand new watch. Now, you're right. I can't sell it as a brand new watch, and a lot of times they also, one of the details to look for, and I know it's hard for you guys to see, but is here, there's usually a little detail for that, and the cheap watches or the fakes won't do it. All right, let's get to that. Doesn't matter. All right. Let's see if we can get back to that split screen, and I'll take you with me. No. Got to remember how I did it, because you know me. Oh, look, you can actually do it from an extra camera. So you could have two. Oh, that may be what I'll do. I'll have two cameras maybe. So I can do a live stream, and then I can do the camera on things I want to do. That's what we used to do at college. I had a camera system set up so I could magnify into different, small items. So, but entire screen or window. Oh, Daisy woke up. Daisy woke up. All right, so let's go to Google and see. I was studying about fake Tissot watches. Well, let's see if we can Google and find this one. We're going to try the model number or the number that was on the retail tag and stuff, the box first, and see how that works. Woo! You can buy it at Walmart for $500. No, that's not it. It's the wrong one. I think. So here's one at some kind of website for sale. If it's the right one, used, selling for $125. No picture of it. So let's keep looking. First, let's go back to images and just see if we can see some images of it. Because I don't think it's a rare watch at all. I just don't. I think it's a pretty common watch. And I think that looks like it right there, guys. So yeah, right over here is a close-up of it. So this is the watch. Beautiful and functional watch, titanium case and band paired with deep blue face. I do like the deep blue face and how these are, it almost reminds me of the Dallas Cowboys in a way because of the way these numbers and the way they're raised are. So somebody found it there for $164.99. Okay, that's good news. Oh, that's good news. Let me get back here to shopping. And I really like, looking at these watches because if I see things that I think are going to be worth money when they come up for sale, at least I have some concept of what it might be or what it might be worth. So, like last night, I was looking at one that was really cool, and whoever there, I bid it on it, but it got up to the watch is worth like brand new $200, and it got up to I bid at 50, then 60, then we're at 75, and then somebody else is bidding higher. I mean, it went for like $150. So I just like I don't think that's that's not, unless you're going to buy it for yourself. I have bought a couple of watches, in particular for myself, without question. I saw it and went, oh yeah, I like that, and I bought it. So I have done that. I bought one watch for $10. That's probably worth $500, but that's my watch. The band is all chewed up. There's a leather band. It's an old watch, and I guess nobody bid on it because the watch looks so bad or the band looks so bad. So I bought it for $10. And once I get a new band on it, which I'm going to order a true leather band, a good one, a real one that matches, I'll start wearing it at, functions. But let's see here. Why don't I go to their manufacturer website and see if I can find this watch. $23% off. They're having a sale, guys. Wow, look at that. Look how thin that is. Let me put these numbers in here until we can find our watch on their website. Take you back here. I've been put numbers in there. So that number didn't come up. Let me try one of these other numbers. Remember I told you there's like 3 numbers on the back of this thing? Let's try the 162618. Nothing there. Let me try 068461. Nothing there. Starting to run out of numbers. R10 bar, which I don't know, that may be something to do with the water resistance of it. Got some hits. So These are all limited editions. They got a Star Wars one. Okay, ours isn't like that, guys. Ours don't look like that. But see, one day I'm going to land on something that's worth thousands of dollars. So let's see. Let's see if we can find it some other way. What are we looking at? Get it here to there. Let's filter by. Surely. Here. Huh. Let's learn about Eco. This is an Eco Drive watch. So Eco Drive converts any kind of light into energy to power the watch, storing the surplus on a power cell. Okay, full of charge. An Eco Drive watch runs for months, even in darkness. No need for regular battery replacements. Designed to charge from an ordinary everyday light source, on your hand, walking to your house. Wow, that's how this works. Maybe that's why it's so popular. You don't have to worry about the brand. I mean,
Eco Drive draws power from a single source. Light. Any light. Not only bright sunshine, but cloudy days, or even artificial light. Eco Drive converts light into electrical energy, which is stored in a rechargeable power cell, driving the motor, the gears, and the hands. On a single full charge, a Citizen watch with Eco Drive can run for over 6 months, even if stored in the dark, resulting in never having to change your battery. Citizen Eco Drive, powered by light.
Well, that's kind of cool. Did we learn something? Students, did we learn anything? Oh, check this out. So they actually break it down. Here's the solar cell, and there's their storage. Wow. All right, cool. We like that. We like, to learn. So we learned a little something. Let's get back to watches, though. Let's shop watches. Men's watches, ProMaster, Super Titan. Well, this is a titanium, so I wonder if because I was trying to look to see if they had a Eco Drive category, or just Eco Drive watches. That filter doesn't help me any. Yeah, it's pretty cool, right? Right, Bill? Check out the rallies. Really freaking cool. If this was I don't like this one. It's just not my style, but if it was a cooler watch, I like the Eco Drive and I would like to own one. But at the moment, this one is, I don't know, just not my style. So we'll sell it. Maybe, oh, look, there's that guy from the Marvel movies, Jeremy Renner, I think is his name. We'll probably get copyrighted and blocked from YouTube forever for showing watches that we don't own. Oh, this is, I thought we had it here because it's similar to that, but that's not it. Well, that's the titanium. So I wonder. let me think. Here's a category for you. See, that's a little bit more my style, Bill. You see this one right here? I would wear this one. That's a nice watch. But this one may not be manufactured any longer. So we may have to go and, yeah, that's a nice watch. Let's see if I can figure out. Yeah, case numbers. Let's see if we can understand the case numbers on the back of this watch. That might help me track it down. So it's like this is a case back. And since I can't find it on the website since it's kind of old, there's also sometimes, maybe it's here. Let me see if I still got that up. I found a thing the other day that I was able for Seiko watches track the serial number. Let me see if I can find a thing for Citizen. Here's one. So this is a website that I found that is a serial number decoder. So what we're going to do, guys, which is kind of cool, is I'm going to put the serial number, even though I don't know what the serial number is. So I mean, I'm not for sure what the serial number is on this watch because there's so many numbers in the back. But let's just start off with this one that looks like one. Movement number. Okay, so it's a 4-digit number is the movement number. So is it only numbers? I would think mine is, I don't have, the 4 number thing I have is this. Water resistant marking. Let's get the phone out because I don't remember what it said. It doesn't say anything. Let's see if it came up with anything. Yeah, this is the same thing. It doesn't really give you a lot of great information. It just says, oh, it could have been made in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 90s. You know, that's not helping me. That's you know. So here on the back, this is not how mine looks. Mine looks different. But you can see where they got a case marking, the case material, what it's made out of, stainless steel back material, you know, the general model name, model. But a lot of the watches, they don't do it like this. They have it all spread out throughout here and their logo in the center. So that's not a great big help. But maybe they get a picture of mine. How mine is. Yeah, I look on eBay too, Bill. I do, and what I usually do, Bill, and what I try to do is I try to look on the manufacturer website so I can know what the original price was. Also, so I can learn a little bit about the watch. Then I can also figure out and make sure by using that information to decode whether it's to whether figure out if it's authentic or not, or if it's a forgery. So that's kind of what I do first, and then I'll switch over to eBay and try to find what they're selling for their, you know, because I love research as part of the problem. See, mine's a lot like this, but a lot, so it's hard to see. All right, so that's not really getting us anywhere. And maybe this little article might help. Okay. So okay, we're back on their website, and here's where it talks about the numbers in the back. And this EcoDrive one's a lot like this. So, but not quite. So we're going to look at what's the movement number? A case number, a string of 4 and 6 figures and numbers or strings. Numbers stamped on the case back of your watch. Okay, yeah, I understand that. Which I think is okay. So I think this is I know you can't see it, guys, but I think I got a number that looks like this, kind of. So that's my case number. The movement number, though, I'm trying to figure out which is important. So this is how you can find a manual. So I'm going to try to put this whole number in and see. I don't think this is going to find us anything. Yeah. Let me see. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to figure out, let's look at this one. So my back looks a lot like this. This is exactly what our back looks like. So water resistant up to 10 bar. Okay, so that's part of the water resistant stuff. And I don't remember what bar is. Then, right, you got this little number. Let's see. And the other thing to keep in mind, so here's the case. This is the case number they talked about. And this should be the model number. One thing to keep in mind is, look, if you get a watch and you find like the serial number, and it's like 0.0000001 or 0.0002, you might have some serious money there. I'm just saying, you may have some serious money there. Because it's kind of like the same thing on dollar bills. If the serial number on the dollar bill has a whole bunch of zeros in it, like especially under 1,000, your money could be worth more money than you think it is. There maybe another one there. Because part of what I got to do, guys, Bill, is partly I'm trying to figure out the model number before I go search it on eBay, because I want to compare apples to apples. Try this again. Somebody asked me the other day, how do you spend your day? And well, on certain days of the week, this is what I focus on. On other days of the week, I focus on other things, so and that's not the right number, but we'll try it again. Let me just do this, and then I'm going to go a different route. Oh, okay. Because I just like to be, when I sell these, I just want to feel 100% confident that it is what it is, and I'm not misrepresenting or getting something wrong. I just don't want to do that. I'm, just so particular about that component that I don't want to do that. So go out here to eBay, I guess, and just search, see if one pops up on there. I still don't. I'm not happy with not knowing the model number. So, I was typing. Oh, here's some listed on eBay. Eco Drives, Citizen Eco Drives. All right, next thing I do is I ask, I go searching for how do we find a fake? What's a fake one? And looking for that. How to distinguish between a real and a fake one. So they say that, because my hang up, guys, and this is just part of the drama, is all right, Bill, well, eat for me. I got to eat too, but I got to find this watch. I got to make sure that this is a true Citizen Eco Drive. So we have that all there. Japan. And I got another number on the face, an extremely small print below the 6. So, get out of here. Some watches have serial numbers going to be found on the back. Yeah. See, mine had all these numbers. They have the bar, so the water stuff. We don't have this number. They say that this is the model number. Well, my model number is not coming up. And being an Eco Drive, let's see. He didn't help me that much. Let's find somebody else who can help identify a fake watch. Because it may be a replica, and that's what I'm trying to figure out. Sadly, if it's replica, so let's see here. I don't know. It says here, if at all possible, check the watch band. Genuine Citizen watch logos are engraved with the model number. Alternatively, check that the Citizen logo is in the correct font in the center of the case back. Okay. Well, I appreciate this. So let's look at this. That's engraved, okay, but that's, to be honest, is not too impressive. If the back is in the correct font, okay, so let's find another watch that's a super titanium and see a picture of the back if they got it. And they don't want to show the back. So here's the model number on this one. Hmm. Mm-hmm. All right, let's see. Driving me crazy. I can't find this model number. Driving me crazy. But you know, it was at a store somewhere for $325. Let me try this number just for shits and giggles. Oh, okay. Appreciate it, Bill. Ha ha! We found it. Holy shit, we found it. Ha ha! We found it. It's a real one. It's a real one. And it was selling brand new for $325, just like the tag says. So that's great news. All right. I am stoked. I don't know how to close the damn thing. So I am stoked. Damn. Woo. You know, and I'm going to tell you guys how much I paid for it and how much I paid for all of this in a couple of minutes. All of the watches. And I already know I have one of them sold. So I need to write the model number down on this and tag it. Let's see here. What was the model number? Crap. That's hilarious. Sometimes you just got to know what model number. Now, the good thing is, after doing this, I understand their model number code. So next time with the Citizen Watch, I'll be able to easily go, oh, here's the model number. It looks like a Citizen one. It's not a replica. I can Google it and pull it up and all that good stuff. So there we go. That's nice. Hot diggity dog. So if it was, and it's brand new, you got the paperwork and all the box. So realistically, we should be able to sell this. How much, I don't know. I would probably think 125, 150, since it's, not from the manufacturer, but it's the real deal. And it has all the paperwork with it. I'm going to set the time. It works. I mean, it's a beautiful watch. All right. So that's our watch, guys, right there. That's the one we've been hunting. That's the one. It is, I believe, 100% the watch, man. Yeah, it's a nice watch. It's too bad I don't like it. Woo. All right, what did I do with the case? All right, not diggity damn. So, find my paperwork in a second, and I'll tell you how much I paid for all of these. Mystery box. And look at that. Comes with a cool little box, guys. All right, let me get back over StreamYard and do this. So we got our box back together. We got paperwork and the box and all of that. Put this in here. Put this back together. And we have the beautiful Citizen bag to go with it. So, that's a nice little gift package, right? Watch in a bag. So we're really cool about that one. So I'm really excited. Really excited about that. Man, all right. I was going to tell you how much I paid. And then I think I'll give you, Bill, you probably weren't here for some of the early ones. I'll show you some of the other watches that we picked up in this mystery box. So these are, I got two of these, and I know I got a buddy that will buy one of these. That's his style. Brand new. Brand freaking new. It retails for about $200, two to 400. So there's two of these. That's what this one is, Bill, or this one. And you got this one. I think it retails for about $200, anywhere from $100 to $200. So not real expensive watches. Yeah, this is the exact same as that one over there. So the two of those. Give you a recap now. And then this one also is part of it, which is brand new. Daisy Be Nice, which once again is about $200 to $300 retail. So, and I'll put all of them up for sale. I don't like any of these, not my style. And then we got this mystery one that I haven't located, but I will. I just haven't figured out which one what the dollar amount is and all of this on that. So I got to work on that one. It's going to take me a little bit of time for that. And then we got the Citizen watch, right? So we got 6 watches for $191. Okay, $191. Now, we should be able to sell. See if I'm going to make if I can make money here. Yeah, 125 maybe. Maybe I can sell. I can sell one of these to my friend for $100 because he's a good guy. Maybe 125 for that because that's See? So here's the good news: is I won't make a lot of money, but I'll be able to make enough money to cover the 199 and probably make another. Just looking at it, I don't know, $125 profit off of the 5 watches. When they sell, it takes time, but when they sell, I think I could probably make a $150. I'm hoping, and then I didn't doing the watches. I got to get through all these watches. I got a table full of watches, a lot of Invictas, a lot of different brands, Medovas, that doing really good on. So I'm really excited about that. But after I get done with these watches, I'm going to switch over to sports cards because I bought a whole boat. I bought 7 pounds of sports cards for $20. And I was just eBaying some, looking to see what eBay was selling them for the other day. And I already found 2 cards that are going for around $40 on eBay. So I got my money back at least on 2 cards. So hopefully there's a few others in there that I can work with. But that is, man, my excitement for today. I am so excited about the 2 watches, the first one and the Citizen. I think those are going to be big hits, and I'm really happy about that. And I think we're good. We're in good shape. I think there's going to be money in the pocket. I really appreciate everybody being here. Scotty, I know you're probably getting you're dropping your load or picking up a load, but the help you gave me on the StreamYard thing, I'm going to practice that and kind of learn better now that I know you can do that. And if I do this again, which I will, since I like to kind of teach, I'll probably do these again, something like this, but I'll use what you taught me to make better, because this is kind of a sloppy, messy live stream. So, and the Rowleys are here. Joe was here. Scotty, appreciate you guys. I know Jack was here earlier. Appreciate you. So John Baker, appreciate you as always, stopping in. And I know that I was busy working and couldn't really kind of see the chat very well. Annie Finn was here. He's got a great channel. He knows I love to fish too. So, all right, guys, I've been on here 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's time for me to go. Look, there's a winter storm coming here. So if you're in the Midwest part of the United States, you might want to get some groceries and get ready to hunker down, because they're saying we're going to get a possibility of like 4 to 7 inches snow. It's going to start tomorrow, Tuesday, afternoon, evening, and then all night long as it normally does. And, and what that means in my world is Lorelai will have to work from home. So, but it's exciting time, guys. We, we're having fun, man. Bill, take care. Everybody else, take care. And we will see you guys all Tuesday night. Don't forget, we're still doing tomorrow night at 5:30 p.m. As always, we're doing our live show every Tuesday night. So don't forget that. Everybody come join us for that. And take care, guys.